Hey guys, I'm Natalie. Welcome to today's workout. Today you'll need a floor mat and the option of using hand weights. I'm going to use a set of 5-pound hand weights. As always, you can do this entire routine without any hand weights. Just mimic the upper body exercises using your own body weight. And for round 2, we're actually just going to be using a single hand weight. Let's kick it off with our 2-minute warm-up. Come into a nice wide stance and a little mini squat with the jab to the front. And really engage those abs, like one of those jabs are going to land right in the belly button. Suck in that pelvic floor, pull up your spine through the crown of the head so you've got a nice long torso. All right guys, 2-minute warm up and then we're going into 60 minutes of high intensity intervals, 4 rounds. Let's reach across the body and punch. 4 rounds of exercises, 8 exercises per round, 20 seconds high, 10 seconds rest, and an additional 20 seconds rest in between each of the rounds. All right, up and over the head. Reach up, stretch out the side of the body. Let's do 3, 2, and 1. Pull down, kick your butt, and if you like, pick up the pace. But guys, I'm going to show you lower impact options for all of the exercises. So if you don't want to jump around, that's fine. You're still going to get a great workout. Let's do 3, 2, and 1. Come into a nice wide stance, feet 11 and 1, come down. Let's fire up those glutes. Squeeze up through the heels and give that booty an extra squeeze at the top. Let's do 3, 2, and 1. Guys, I want you to just shuffle on the spot here. Keep moving, keep warm. I'm going to show you the first move. We're going to do a rear lunge, so lunge back, left, kick, come back, switch, kick, come back, switch. Now, if you don't want to jump, you're going to come back, kick, back, step together, back, kick, back, step together. All right, guys, grab your hand weights if you're using them. Get into position. Here we go. Left leg, back, kick, back. Now, you can either dynamic switch or just step forward again and then back into, back into the rear lunge with the other leg. A few more, guys. Weights are just here, just to challenge ourselves a bit more in this first move. All right, guys, just watch. Feet shoulder distance apart. Bicep curl. Right knee up to wide, knee up, and then back down we go. Here we go. Right knee up to wide squat, knee up to narrow. Now this time, left knee up to wide, left knee up to narrow. Now you're right. Up to wide, up to narrow, left. Wide, left, narrow. Let's do one more. All right, guys, feet in a small V. Come back with your left leg into a curtsy. You're going to stay here and raise that back leg with the tricep extension. Here we go. So all the weight on that front leg, and we're just lifting that back leg off the ground. Try and push all the weight in the front leg through that heel. So your body weight's kind of centered over that heel. 2, 1. All right, shake it out. Small V. This time right leg comes back and do that tricep extension. Here we go, guys. Come down. And so I'm not kicking my foot off the ground as much as I'm trying to push my body weight up using this front leg. Hopefully that makes sense. Come on, guys, a few more. Stay low. 3, 2, 1. All right, guys, wide stance. Flat back, come down. Upright row, pivot to an overhead press, and we're just going to stay going to the right. Here we go. Come down, upright row, pivot, overhead press. Back down we come. Pivot. So make sure your feet are wide enough that when you're pivoting into that side lunge, that front knee is not going out over the toes. 2, 1. Make sure, guys, when you're coming down into that wide sumo squat, that your back's flat. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Bring it down. Whoops. So flat back, upright row, overhead press. Down, overhead press. After this, weights go to a side, We're coming down onto the floor mat. 3, 2, 1. Okay, weights aside. Hand plank. Left knee to left elbow. Push back into downward facing dog and come back again. Just on the left. Here we go. Left knee, left elbow. Push up. Bring it back. Push up. Keep those abs engaged. When you press that leg up, squeeze through the glute. We're working out multiple body parts here. Squeeze through the glute. Working our shoulders, our core, our booty. All right, switch legs. Right leg to right elbow. Bring it in. Squeeze that butt up and back. Here we go. Right to right. Press it up and back. So really focus on squeezing that booty at the top of this downward facing dog. Squeeze it up. Don't just flop it in the air. 2, 1. Guys, 1 down, 3 to go. We're just using a single hand weight for this next round. We're gonna do high wide knees, either running or static. So grab your single hand weight if you're using it. We're just holding it down. Here we go. So wide knees, if you like, you can pick it up. Keep the knees nice and wide. Open those hips. If you're getting tired or you don't want to jump, just keep the static knee raise. 2, 1. All right, guys. Hand weight in both hands. Stepping back with the left leg, coming down over this bent knee, and then hopping up. Here we go. Lunge it back and hop it up. If you don't want to hop, you can either knee up or tap. Otherwise, just give yourself a little bit more of a workout with that hop if you choose. 3, 2, 1. All right, guys, we're going to be switching legs. Right leg's coming back, over the left, and then up we come. Here we go. So down, you can either knee up, you can tap, or you can hop it up. So we're working our obliques by twisting over that forward knee. 2, 1. Okay, guys, side lunge to the right. Lateral raise, rear tap. Doesn't matter if your hand doesn't meet your foot. Here we go. Lunge, and then bring the foot behind you to meet the hand, or as close as possible. Come nice and deep over this side lunge. This is a workout for the butt and the quad. All right, guys, switching sides. So side lunge to your left with a lateral raise. Here we go. Side and then tap. Abs are in. Come low over this leg. Don't hunch the shoulders. Whoops, I lost my rhythm. A few more, guys. 3, 2, 1. Okay, very simple. A diagonal rear lunge, right, left alternate. Here we go. Lunge it back. Come nice and deep. Make sure that step is big. So you're really feeling a stretch through the inner thigh. A few more, guys. After this, come on the ground. Okay, down we come on your stomach, all the way. Push up either through your knees or straight on your toes. Lunge forward and back down. Here we go. So push up, lunge left. Bring your arms up, come all the way back down. Push up either through your knees or your toes, lunge left. Up we come, all the way back down. So you can push straight up into a plank or a push-up, either on your toes or on your knees. So we'll change legs. So you can either come up through your knees and then onto your toes, or straight up on your toes. Here we go, guys. Up we come. Lunge right. Arms overhead and back down. Onto your tummy. Push up. Lunge right. Arms overhead and back down. So you can drop using your knees on the way back down too, if you need to. All right, guys. I tried to sneak an extra one in. Okay, back to the start. Grab a drink. First move is that dynamic lunge. If you like, just come down, kick, down, and then together. Here we go. Down, kick, down, either together or dynamic switch. Down, either together or switch. Kick, back, switch. Kick, back, switch. Last one. All right, guys. Narrow with the bicep. Right knee up to wide, right knee up to narrow, and then repeat on the left. Here we go. Narrow, right knee up, wide, up, narrow. Other knee, up to wide, up to narrow. Change knees. Up to narrow, up, wide. We can do one more. All right, guys. Small V. Come back with your left leg. Coming down. And we're just doing that curtsy pulse with the tricep extension. Here we go. Stay low. Leaning forward. Make sure these triceps are extending back. Push through that right heel of the foot that's supporting your body weight. 2, 1. Shake it out. Small V. Going back with your right leg. Here we go. Curtsy it back and then just stand up on this front leg and lift that back leg off the ground. Come on, guys. Last time we're doing it today. Squeeze those triceps. Squeeze them up. 3, 2, 1. Okay, wide stance with that flat back. Upright row, swivel to the side lunge. Here we go, flat back. Upright row, swivel. Overhead press, just to your right. Swivel. Make sure that your feet are wide enough apart that you're getting more or less 2 90-degree angles as you're coming down into the lunge. 2, 1. Swivel to the other side. Swivel, swivel. Wide stance, get ready for the upright row sumo. Here we go. Upright row, overhead press, and down we come. Abs are in, guys, and down. A nice flat back as you come down into that upright row, or the sumo, I should say. A few more, last one. All right, guys, we're doing that single leg downward dog. So, left knee to left elbow, push it up and back. Here we go. Make sure that you really squeeze through that left glute as you're pushing that leg up into the sky. You're pressing it up. Everyone's getting a workout here. 2, 1. All right, guys, catch your breath. Right leg, right knee to right elbow, and then push it up. One more round after this. Here we go. Right knee to right elbow. Squeeze it up. Down we come. Squeeze it up. Keep those abs engaged, guys. Make sure everything's nice and firm, nice and tight. Squeeze it up. 2, 1. Guys, last round. Happy days. So first move, just watch. Weights hanging down, high knees, either running or static. Here we go. So start with static. At this stage, your heart rate may be elevated sufficiently that you don't need to be running on the spot. Maybe high knees is sufficient for you. I'm at 160. I could definitely get away with the high knees. 2, 1. All right, guys. Left leg back, come over right, and then a dynamic jump. Okay, down we come. And either hop it up, knee up, or tap it up. Your choice. Just do them nice and slow and deliberate. Doesn't matter how many you do. 3, 2, 1. I think I switched the legs around. So this time, your right leg back. Here we go. Right leg back, and either a dynamic hop, or a knee up, or a tap. If you're not feeling it, don't do the jump. It's not a competition, guys. You're just here to have a good time and work out. Okay. Side lunge. To your right, rear heel, heel a tap. Here we go. Side lunge, tap. Remember, nice and low over this lunging leg. Come on, guys. Home stretch. Only 4 more to do after this. 2 are on the ground. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Side lunge to the left. Abs are in, backs up tall. Here we go. Lunge and tap. Guys, second last exercise, standing up. 10 seconds. Stay strong. 3, 2, 1. Okay. We're doing that alternating rear lunge. I'm starting with your left. Here we go. Left and right. Make it nice and big in that step so that you're not coming in here. You've got a nice big wide step. You're opening up that inner thigh. 3, 2, 1. All right, guys, down on your stomach. Come all the way down, press up, just your left leg forward, hands overhead. Here we go. So press up, left leg forward, hands overhead, and back down. You can push up through your knees, up onto your toes if you like, and the same thing on the way back down. Knees and then down. Remember, we've got 1 more to do after this. All right, guys, catch your breath. This time, right leg forward in the lunge. Get ready. Here we go, push it up, right leg forward, and back down. Last one for the day, guys. Stay strong if you can. I'm definitely feeling it. Woo, guys, we are done. Okay, let's put our right leg forward, press through that left hip and really open it up. Left arm up, catch it with the right. Press back against that left arm, keep pressing through that left hip and breathe. All right, guys, rock back on that right leg, open up the hamstring, tap into it, keep that back flat. It's not like a competition to try and get your nose to shin. Okay, press forward through that left hip again. Left arm up, tricep stretch. Catch it with the right, press it down, press through that left hip. Rock back 1 more time into a hamstring stretch. Flat back, just come as far forward as you need to. Keep this right foot flexed to feel the stretch more. Guys, switch legs. Left leg forward, push through that right hip. Right arm comes up, catch it, press back. Open up that shoulder and press through that right hip. Nice deep breaths. Okay, rock back into a hamstring stretch. Again, flat back if you can. Keep this foot flexed. Breathe into it. Push forward again through that right hip. Right arm comes up. Tricep stretch. Well done, guys. Rock back into a hamstring stretch. Try and make them interesting and challenging without being too hard that we feel like we're going to kill ourselves. All right, guys, come into a nice wide stand. Come to one side, open up the inner thigh. So I normally hover between 80 to 90% of my max. So you work out your max is 220 minus your age. I'm 42. So about 160, 165 is like 90%. All right, guys, swivel the legs, the feet in. Slowly, 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 slowly come up. Bring the arms forward and back if you've got time. Stick around for a couple of more stretches here in the quads. Okay, up and over the body on one side. Rock onto the armpit. Up and over on the other side. Pull your arms back and down. Guys, thank you so much for joining. I hope you enjoyed it. Any comments or suggestions, please leave them down below. And I'll see you for the next workout.